Hello and welcome to another video with me, Christian Rauchenwald. Now today is a special occasion because I finally received the Amazon package with the newer desk light things, mounts, whatever it's called in English, that I ordered on Amazon Germany a while back, a couple of weeks ago, and paid with Pi coins. Now you may recall that I made a video that showed you how you can use some of your Pi coins for a fixed value of $100 per coin recently, and I'm going to put it in the card up here in case you haven't seen that video yet. And obviously I already expected when I tell people that I used some of my Pi coin. In this case I paid 0.5 Pi for the contents of this package, which cost 45 euros and 99 cents, so roughly $50, which means the fixed value is $100 per one Pi coin. Now this is not the value that the coin will have once it reaches phase 3. And I can't say it often enough, you currently cannot cash out your coins or exchange them for Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency or US dollars or anything like that. It's a closed community that allows the transactions, and you can only use, again, a fraction of your coins to pay certain things. And if you now think you can use 10 of your coins to pay for a new iPhone, I'll also have to disappoint you, because unless you do a lot of transactions, and I'm not only talking about buying things with your coins, but also accepting Pi coins in exchange for products that you sell, or handling transactions in exchange for Pi. So for example, somebody else wants to buy something from Amazon for $10, $20, $30. You order it for them and pay in dollars, and they pay you in Pi. And only once you have a couple of transactions that prove that you're not only here to try to dump your coins, but you're also willing to accept Pi in exchange for products or services, or again for handling orders of other people, will it become more likely for you to find somebody that's also willing to process orders for you or purchases for you that are maybe $100 or more. But it's very, very unlikely that anybody in the TPL community would process an order for a $1,000 product or so. Nonetheless, it's still a great place to first of all start using some of your Pi coins and give them a real value, and help prove to people that Pi actually can achieve a value of more than just a few cents. Now, another great benefit is once you join the TPL community, and again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the video in the card up here, is that if you're promoting Pi to people and people are skeptical about signing up, if you're able to show them that you bought something worth $10, $20, $30 with your coins, they are obviously more likely to also use your invitation code and join the project and stay active. Now, the last thing before we actually unpack this box is to show you briefly how it worked for me. First of all, I joined the TPL Discord community and there signed up to become part of their economy, which again is explained in more detail in the video in the card up here. After that, I found a user that was willing to handle the transaction, meaning he orders the product and pays for it, in that case in euro, and he receives Pi coins from me, and therefore I paid for it indirectly in Pi. Now in my case, for this order, there were some hiccups along the way. I found a user willing to back the order, or basically to handle the order, and he was not able to purchase it on Amazon because he couldn't add another delivery address. So we figured out another way. In that case, I ordered it myself, and he basically sent me the money to compensate me for it. But this is not how it will regularly work. It only worked this way because we trust each other. I provided him with proof that I actually ordered and paid for the item, and he then compensated me for that expense and received the Pi coins from the IAT user that backed my order. Again, that whole IAT stuff and so on is a little bit too complicated for this video, but again, as mentioned, check the card up here once you're done watching this video, so you actually know how you can also start using some of your coins. And with that, let's finally unbox the package and see what I actually ordered with my Pi coins. Now, just to make sure nobody can say that this package is not originally from Amazon, you can see Amazon Prime, the Amazon arrow and all that stuff. And you can also see clearly that it's still tight, or it hasn't been opened yet by me or anyone else. So we're gonna start and cut this part here open and open up here. And I'm sorry if the package is not properly in the frame all the time, because it was tricky to set up the camera to film from the top. And here we go, here we go, here we go. And as you can see, there is some paper, and then there is this thing here. And we can close that, and yeah, we're just gonna remove this box. And here we go. So close the knife and yeah, so we have some plastic wrapping here, which I can just, yeah, probably rip open. There we go. Sorry if the audio currently is a little bit not so crispy because of all the additional noise. But as you can see, what we bought are newer items, and you probably are newer or like this. I don't know how I can read it best. So it's probably something you don't know, but it's a popular brand for example, studio lights and similar things. And since we recently got a new desk that is automatically adjustable in height, or a height adjustable desk, we decided to also get those mounts here so we can mount the lights to the desk so that when we change the height of the desk, we don't always have to adjust the lights manually. And so it's nothing fancy, but it's still something expensive for what it does. It's pretty much just some metal stuff, as you can see here, like this. So nothing fancy, and we can also take it out of this one here. So here the table comes, or the plate of the table goes, and then basically here we can mount the light and change the height of it and so on and fix it once, and with that we'll have them in place fixed and don't have to adjust them all the time. It may not seem like much, but if you think about, for example, Bitcoin, where the first commercial transaction was a guy paying 10,000 Bitcoin for 2 pizzas, so compared to today's Bitcoin price of $50,000 and more, it's probably the most expensive pizza in the history of humanity. But compared to that, I was able to spend 0.5 pi on something that costs roughly 5 times as much as 2 pizzas. So obviously at a way better exchange rate for Pi coins than what Bitcoin had 10 years ago. Now, as mentioned, Pi will likely not launch with $100 per coin, but every user that currently already does a few transactions and not only tries to spend their coins, but also is willing to accept coins in exchange for something, helps establish the belief in people's mindset that Pi can be worth $100 or even more. Why does this matter? It matters because everything you know, no matter if you look at the stock market, if you look at US dollar bills or any other currency that you have in your pocket, the only reason why those things have value is because enough people believe and agree on that value. The reason why you have to pay $800 for one share of Tesla, although there are many people that say it's overvalued and not worth that much, is because the people that own Tesla shares believe it's worth $800 and are not willing to sell it for less. And that's the reason why if somebody wants to buy Tesla shares, they have to either offer $800 or more to get them, because if they only offer $400, nobody will be willing to sell their shares for that price. The same goes for Bitcoin. The reason why the Bitcoin price is above $50,000 is because people that hold Bitcoin are not willing to sell them for less. So if you want to get Bitcoin right now, you have to pay that price. And the reason why not enough people, or why nobody is willing to sell it for less, is because all those people believe Bitcoin has that value, and we can do the same with Pi. Once Pi reaches phase 3, which will happen late 2021 or early 2022, it will have a value, and the value will depend on the majority of Pi users. If the majority of Pi users is not willing to spend or sell or exchange their coins for less than $10, then the value will be around $10. If we all keep our coins and don't sell them for less than $100, then the value will be close to $100. Yes, there would be a few people that would sell it at any price, but if you know, or if the majority of users knows and agrees that the value is $100 per coin, we obviously would instantly buy up coins of people that try to dump them for, I don't know, 2 cents per coin. So it's really up to the majority. If you truly believe in Pi, and if enough people truly believe in Pi, Pi will have a higher value and each user will benefit more. And a great way to establish that belief is obviously by already using some of your coins, because if you already bought something like we did, 0.5 Pi, for something worth $50, you're less likely to be willing to sell your coins for 2 cents when Pi reaches phase 3. But not only from a user perspective, but also from a business perspective for companies and entrepreneurs. When they see that there is a lot of people, hundreds of thousands or millions of people that are willing to use PiCoin to pay, but also accept it as payment at a value of $10 or $100 per coin or $5 per coin, whatever the majority agrees upon, then they are also more likely to decide to accept Pi as payment for their services. If, however, everybody just tries to dump their coins, so there's a lot of supply for coins but not enough people willing to buy, well, then Pi will end up at 0.0000000 something per coin. So the best thing you can do is check out the video that I put up in the card up here, learn about the TPL community and how you can start using some of your coins, become part of that community and actually spend some of your coins, help other users spend some of their coins and so on, and help establish the belief that Pi is actually worth more than what some people say it should be worth. And the worst thing you can do to yourself and every other pioneer is waiting for phase 3 and then dumping all your coins at the lowest price possible, because not only will you get less money out of it, it will also ruin the launching price for all other pioneers. However, if you don't dump your coins, maybe sell a few of them, but don't sell them cheap, you'll actually help establish a high value. With that, I'm going to end today's videos. I'm sure there will still be people that don't believe that I paid for this with PiCoin, or that insist that Pi is worthless or that it's a scam or whatever. I really recommend that you check out the videos that I put in the card up here. One is going to explain to you again how you can actually join the TPL community and start using your coins. And the second video you can find in the card there is actually going to answer a lot of questions that you might have regarding Pi. It's a little longer, but it provides you with a lot of background information, which also will make it easier for you to grow your own earning team, because you will know the answers to a lot of questions and arguments that people have why not to join. As always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions whatsoever, either leave them in the comments down below or join our Discord server and ask them there. If your questions are, however, how all of that purchasing stuff works, I recommend that you leave them on the video that I put in the card up here, or jump on the TPL Discord. A link to that is also in the description of the video that I put in the card up here, and ask them there, because they have a separate team of moderators and other long-term members that are able to help you out and answer those questions way better than I ever could. So thanks for watching again. See you in one of my other videos. Till then, bye-bye.